Hello, I'm Frank Hanaway, and welcome to Big Journey, Small Steps. Well, we're back. We're back in business. Mom's cast came off last Thursday, and she can play the piano again. Still can't put much weight on that arm, and there are lots of things that we're still helping her with. But she's back, and her urinary tract infection seems to be almost gone. She's more and more lucid. It seems like her Alzheimer's is a little worse right now, but that might be just a temporary effect from the anesthesia and all the meds, and especially all the antibiotics. Our family has a very bad record for tolerating strong antibiotics. Even I have had hallucinations and all kinds of things like that. So now we're readjusting. I went through this a few years ago when she was really on her deathbed, and then she just got up and walked off. And we're kind of back there. So she keeps telling everybody she wants to die and all this stuff. So yesterday we had a talk, and I said, doesn't look like you're going to die. And I said, in fact, you could easily live another 5 years. So we need to plan how we're going to have an enjoyable life from here on out. So she was kind of startled by that, but she's okay with it. It's really interesting. I've had so much outpouring of support and help from so many people, and I just can't tell you how much it means to me. And I'm not going to list people because I'll leave somebody out and then I'll be embarrassed. But you know who you are. So anyway, so that's the interesting thing. Though I really am every day learning something new. One of the things I've learned about Alzheimer's, by the way, let me just stop right here. If you're looking at this and you're going, something's wrong with one of his eyes. I was at the eye doctor this morning. I had some floaters last weekend. This was the follow-up visit, and I'm fine, but this eye is dilated, not dilated, dilated. And so I'm sure that looks lovely. Last week's video, they were both dilated. So anyway, so back from that. So one of the things I've been learning is one of the things that makes Alzheimer's so hard is that when people that you love change how they communicate with you. They don't know how to communicate in the same way. They've lost vocabulary. They've lost points of reference due to memory loss and so many things. And my mother, at least, fixates. I used to teach Asperger's kids, and oh my goodness, she's so much like that, like the clock. I think sometimes if she tells me one more time what time it is, I'm just going to go, I don't care. But she does. And I think sometimes some of these things that she repeats, it's her way of making it be okay in her mind. It's okay in my mind because okay, that still makes sense. When we drive somewhere, she says, oh, and the next road's going to be. And so I think she's holding on that way. But it is really challenging to communicate with somebody who you don't share language with anymore. Or you share less language. And it's obvious we love each other, but makes me think about so many things about how do we appreciate people when their minds have changed? How do we hold on? What was that we loved about them? And you know that there's an essence there that's not about your mind. It's not about how you speak. It's not about what you remember or what you know. There's some essential element of you, whether you call it the soul or spirit or Atman or whatever you call it, there's some essential element that's there. And you have to be able to at least imagine it. That's all I can say about it. Anyway, we're doing well here. And I just wanted to share that with you, share a little bit of video of Mom playing with you. And thank you for spending this time with me. I appreciate it. Mom appreciates it. From the bottom of my heart, as I always do, I'd like to wish you peace and joy.